if God is all good, then why people are suffering in this world? Yes, God is all good for sure. It's a very nice example. We are all the sons of God. Sons and daughters of God. So the example is that there was a father or a mother. God is the mother also, the supreme mother. There was a father. He has 5 sons, 5 children. And so one of them is deceased. So when it's time for food, for taking lunch, then when that deceased child comes forward, the father says, no, you cannot take. The father and the mother says, no, you cannot take. Oh, but why I cannot take? No, because it's not good for you. You are in a disease condition. So, but the other 4 children, they can take. They can happily take their lunch. So, parastasmat subhavonyo vyakto vyaktat sanatanaha yasa sarveshu bhuteshu nashyatsu na vinashyati. There is the spiritual world, the highest realm, and there is the material world, the lower realm. There are these 2 places. It's compared to this material world is compared to the prison department, and the spiritual world is where we are free. It's a natural place to be. So the most souls, the most living entities, they are outside of the jail. The jail is only a small part of the whole government, of the whole affair, of the whole. Similarly, the material world only consists of a small part of the whole creation of God. So we just see the prison house, the building is just there's one building in such a large area, but there are so many other buildings. So the prison house that department is just a very small department, and a few people are there. Similarly, in the whole creation of God, the spiritual and the material creation, the prison department is a very small department, like that. And so those who want to go to jail, those who don't want to follow the laws of God, those who want to live independently of God, God is all good. God is the reservoir of all pleasure. So we have individuality. We can leave the association of the Lord. And so naturally we suffer, because in contact with the supreme person, with the supreme pleasure potency, we can say, that reservoir of pleasure, we will naturally suffer. If we go out of that connection, if we disconnect to that supreme source of pleasure, naturally we'll get something of less value, of less pleasure, down to suffering in the worm in the stool, or in hellish planets. So naturally there is suffering in the jail. It is not. It is actually out of concern that jails are built for the satisfaction of the citizens, those who are following the laws nicely, and also for the benefit of the criminal person, because the prison is a place for rectifying yourself. So this is the reason that there's suffering in this world. If you come into a jail, will you be surprised that the prisoners are suffering? No, it is natural. So this material world is like a prison, Durga. So one shouldn't be surprised that there's suffering in this world. And it is the mercy of the Lord, actually. Hare Krishna.